What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTWBRB, and welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling 2013 Mod Spotlights, where we are currently playing as WCW in the year 2000 New Millennium mod. Last time we built up, the showdown between Brett and Shamrock, which we are going to be doing, especially on this show. We're going to be doing a lot of build up on this show because the next show after this is actually going to be the pay-per-view. So I'm going to be booking a little bit different this time around. I'm going to be like throwing in the angles and the stuff that I know I want to do first, and then I guess just tossing in the extra stuff later on. I mean, I assume that's how most people would book anyway, but I guess maybe I'm just different. Um, but yeah, also, annotations should be up there if you nerds and geeks want to go ahead and click on that to skip ahead to the results of the show or the gradings. Apologies ahead of time. I think I might be a little tired here. I just chewed ice in your guys' ear. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm a little tired, admittedly. So when I'm tired, I'm loopy. So we'll see how this one goes. So for the TV title, I wanted to do two things here, and I actually might have to end up creating an angle because I'm not sure if there's an angle like that. So one thing, it's going to be very simple. We're just going to have an argument backstage. I don't really want to have the authority figure, though. So this thing says that they bump into each other. Just ignore that for now. Um, it's basically, I guess we can say they bumped into each other, but Billy was looking for him anyway because he's, pretty much pissed about last week. He saw what happened between him and, Malenko approaching Tori. That's his girlfriend, yada, yada, yada. And Malenko says, if you got a problem with it, you can meet me in the ring and I'll just beat you again. Simple as that. And Billy agrees to it, but unfortunately for Billy, they're not going to even meet in the ring because, see, I know there's a thing where it's like Steel's spot or something, which means he gets attacked from behind, but I'm not sure if there is anything like that, so I think I'm just going to create it, so let me just do that real quick. Worker, or I don't know what to call it. Attack from the... Look, I'm so ghetto. I'm not going to do that. Ugh. Attack from... Hold on, I think I know how to put it. Ally attacks... Attack during entrance. I think that's the best I'm gonna get at this state of mind. I would say it would probably be action, or maybe would it be alliance? I still think it's action. No, just a minor, no risk, minimum time. I don't really care about this. I just ignore that, to be honest. A worker is approaching the ring. What the hell? Shut up. That's the most random thing ever that has popped up. My apologies for that. Is approaching their, or not really approaching, making their I before E except after C. Their entrance to the ring, but are attacked from behind by an ally of their opponent. Do not yell at me if I spelled the word opponent wrong. I never claimed to be a spelling bee winner. So, I guess it would be victim attack or support. So rated on overness, and overness. Now we can keep it, I guess. It'll be action, alliance, and that's about it. I was gonna say confrontation, but no. All right, so making. You know what? Actually, let's do team three and four. We should probably do like 2 and 3, and he would be 4. My apologies for being really quiet there. I was really focused. So person 1 is making their entrance to the ring for their match against person 4 when they are attacked from behind by the team of 2 and 3, allies of person 4, beating them down so the match does not take place and sending an obvious message. Alright, and let me switch things up real quick. Attacker and support. Overness. Minor defeat. On screen. On screen. I guess minor success. Where's it at? Minor success. On screen. On screen. And minor success. So. Everything looks good. Save. And this is going to be that one angle, so it's going to be later on in the night, Billy Kidman making his way to the ring for his match when, with Dean Malenko, when Shane Douglas and Perry Saturn jump him from behind while Dean Malenko watches. So Saturn and Douglas beat down Kidman before match with Malenko. Malenko looks on pleased. And we'll have this go on for, I think 6 minutes is a fine time for that. Spelled that wrong, I noticed. If I know I spell something wrong, I will address it. So as for the next storyline, it was Black Rain and Vampiro. All I really wanted to do for this is I wanted to do a match, and this was actually going to open up the show. It was going to be some cruiserweight action. El Hijo del Santo battling. Where is it? Division, there it is. Cruiserweight. And who could we have him battle? Heel, preferably. Never mind. Take on Huh. Jushin Liger? I was kind of hoping for like cruiserweight action. I guess Jushin Thunder Liger would be a fun match. He's an opener, right? So we'll see how it goes. And 7 minutes seems like a pretty good time for me. We'll give him 8 minutes though. El Hijo getting the win in an open, working the crowd, decisive win. No, the WCW title was not going to be on the line anyway. And then after the match, I wanted to have a, where's it at? Is it called, yeah, managerial challenge. Okay, so after El Hijo de los Santos match, Black Rain makes his way down to the ring and issues the challenge saying, well, not my client, but Vampiro wants to take you on. Santo agrees to it, gets beaten down for it. We'll have this be like 8 minutes, I guess. 7 minutes seems fine to me. Yeah, let's just go back to like 6 minutes. Just because I want. Alright. Moving on. This was going to be a match later tonight. We were going to have a tag team match. And it's going to be before the Billy Kidman match, kind of, but at the same time, it's going to be like, what was I saying? You'll see in a couple seconds. So what was the stable's name again? Filthy Animals. Filthy Animals versus the new Four Horsemen. We'll have this go on for about Perry Saturn. What are you? You're a lower mid-carder. This going for about like 10 minutes, I think. That's a medium match, so yeah, 10 minutes. And we're gonna give Shane Douglas the win over Conan in an open. It's gonna be a tainted win. Let's not do that. Let's have outside or distraction. There it was. I was like, where is it? Conan to be distracted. Actually, let's have interference. I like that better. It'll be an outside interference, and it'll be by Conan, and it'll be the Great Muta doing an interference while Rey Mysterio is being distracted by, oops. And we don't really need Dr. Death. It'll just be the Great Muta coming down and, spraying some mist in the face of Conan. So it was going to be between the two Billy Kidman segments is what I was trying to say. So that just pushes along the tag team title feud. Does me well. Big Buff Daddies. See, now that we move a little bit further down the line, I was a little confused about what I wanted to do with the Daddies and Hogan. These two, even DDP. I'm a little confused with these three, so let me just move on to the triple threat match and let me just run the two things I know I wanted to do that for that match for a fact. So I know I wanted to have a promo. Why is it going the post match? There we go. Or can I do a hype? Hype would be better and easier. That's what we'll do. We'll have a hype segment where it's just Randy Savage, basically running on about why he beat up on, attacked both Jeff Jarrett and Booker T, saying he's not being left out of this. He wants that United States title. He's coming for it this Sunday. Savage, T, Jarrett, it's happening. Ooh, yeah. Dig it. Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll have this be like a little bit there seems pretty cool, or maybe like around here. I did want to run another match later, which was going to be a match between Jeff Jarrett and somebody. Jeff Jarrett is a upper mid, so I might put him over like just a, let's exclude booked real quick, someone low card. Not Stevie Ray, it's so cliche for what I'm going to do. Maybe lower mid, not Chavo, not Shamrock. Oh, freak my life. Oops. Did Jeff Jarrett and Rick Steiner have shit chemistry with each other? I have a feeling they might have. No, okay. What's his popularity? I don't really want to do it. Whatever. Rick Steiner it is. Jeff Jarrett battling Rick Steiner will have them go at it for 10 minutes. Jeff Jarrett gets the win. Open, decisive win. Yes. That'll be... Seems after is fine with me, actually. And I also wanted to do like a ringside scouting. I was going to do commentary, but it doesn't continue the feud on, unfortunately. So I'm just going to do a scouting or Booker scouting Jeff Jarrett. So now we have to figure out what I want to do with these three things. So last week I had Shamrock save Hulk Hogan and then, you know, the face-off. So I think I know what I want to do. The main event tonight will be a tag team match. Ken Shamrock, Hulk Hogan, Scott Steiner, Buff Bagwell. What is Scott Steiner, by the way? He's an upper mid. Buff Bagwell's an upper mid. Ken Shamrock's an upper mid, and I don't need to check Hulk Hogan's. What is our main event match? 15 minutes? Wow, that seems a little long. I'm going to give it 13 minutes. That'll add up to 15. And I guess I just want it to be like a sports entertainment finish. And we'll have, you know, Bret Hart run in. And, you know, Scott Hall. Oh, what am I? I was like looking for Kevin Nash on the wrong one. And Kevin Nash. Big ol' sports entertainment finish. Open. Yeah. That'll be the main event. God, that's going to bomb, I have a feeling. Then I also wanted to do, let me think, just like something with Bret ending the show, you know, standing like over, you know, Shamrock or something. Do we have like a post-match? I guess this is what we'll do. It'll be like a celebration, but not like he's celebrating because he just won the match or something. More like celebrating because of what just happened, you know? That's lame. We'll just have post-match. Yeah, we'll do this. And we'll make it Ken Shamrock, Hulk Hogan getting beaten down by Bret Hart, Kevin Nash, Scott Steiner, and let's do Buff Bagwell. Forget Scott's Hall. I might as well just throw him in there. What was it again? We were doing a post-match beatdown, I believe it was. Post-match beatdown. We're going to have to clone it. We're going to have to add a worker. It's not too bad. Attacker, overness, success. I guess to either and on screen, even though I'm not going to keep it in the database. Commentary and 7, right? Oops. And person 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 running, attack, beating them down to the mat. It works for me. Alright, so it'll be Hulk Hogan and Shamrock getting beaten down by Brett, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Scott Steiner, and Buff Bagwell. NWO 2000 beat down on Hogan and Shamrock. 5 minutes seems good to me. Okay, so we have a storyline for those two now. We just need something with the new Chris Benoit and DDP. I have an idea. We'll do a save from 3-on-1 attack. It'll be Diamond Dallas Page coming to the aid of Billy Kidman, Dean Malenko, Shane Douglas, and Perry Saturn. DDP saves Kidman from the new 4 Horsemen. Have this be like 3 minutes. Well, that'll be after this match. And then we'll have challenge. Gotta clone this though. I want him to be on screen. So he'll be rated on overness. Challenge with Diamond Dallas Page basically saying, oh, you're real strong, Dean, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. If you know, step in the ring now and fight me or something, I don't know. Which Malenko, not like, like in his manliness or whatever, I don't really think manliness was the right word, but he doesn't like that his manhood's being called into place. He's a champion, and he'll defeat, yeah, I'll take you on DDP. Let's go. And yeah, that does that. And then we'll have the match. Diamond Dallas Page versus Dean Malenko. And I'll have that go on for the 13 minutes with DDP getting the win. And an open, I guess, all-out match. And we'll even have an outside interference on the part of a little bit of revenge from Billy Kidman. So I have 10 more minutes to work with. And I should probably put something here. So who is not on the card that I would like to have on the card? Fucking Sid Vicious never gets on the card. I'm going to have a Benoit promo. Even though he's not good on the mic, so this might not do that well, honestly. Let's do Thread is Laughed Off. Chris Benoit, Diamond Dallas Page. Yeah, 3 minutes seems good to me. Alright, 4 minutes seems good to me. We need 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. Hmm. What I can do is I'll do match announcement. I don't want to do that. Not that. That's the wrong one. We'll do a match announcement where it talks about Ken Shamrock and Hulk Hogan battling Buff Bagwell and Scott Steiner later tonight. I need something to figure out how to open the show, though, that's for sure. Haven't really thought that one down yet. So, I guess what we can do is just a basic way, modern TV opening, but with the tag teams instead. So, we'll have Buff Bagwell and Scott Steiner coming out first, talking about what they did to Hulk Hogan last week, just to have Hulk Hogan come out with his new, his buddy Ken Shamrock. And if I can do 10 minutes, that'd be great. Way to ruin that Hulk Hogan. So instead of that, we're going to have Hulk Hogan come out and do we... We don't have one where it's the opposite way, seriously. That's lame. Okay, I'll create it real quick then. Clone angle. So subject, overness, hype, 1v2. Hype's an upcoming match with team 2 and 3. I didn't mean to do that. Test. Alright. Yeah. So, since Hulk Hogan, does not want to be scripted, has to be the douchebag that he is, we're just going to have him come out instead and, talk about, they tried to keep me down, brother, but they can't do that. I'm Hulkamania. Yeah. Same old stuff. Alright, let's see if we can cut this down to like maybe 8 minutes. And that helps us out any. Let's see if like 1 more minute will help. And maybe I'll boost up a match. Nope, that helped good. It's like I really don't want to do more. Alright, so as for the pre-show, what do I want to do? Could do something with Bam Bam Bigelow. Should probably get Dr. Death on the card. You know what? I know what I'll do. On the pre-show, I know what I want to do. I'm going to do a tag team match. Tag team, we're going to get Dr. Death and the Great Muta on the card. And they'll fight the team of... Oh, boy. I have a feeling I've done freaking Eddie and Chavo before, though. But I might not have. Well, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, that wasn't super long ago, so we'll have them go at it for a good few minutes. In fact, let's give them a main event match. This is going to be the only match on the pre-show. We'll have Dr. Death get the win. When I want to... Well, first off, we already know who's going to be the loser. Sorry, Chavo. But let's keep Dr. Death strong, Eddie strong, and the Great Muta. And I guess we'll protect Chavo Guerrero. Open, all out, and a decisive win. And there we go. So welcome to the nerds and geeks who decided to click on the annotation to skip ahead to view the results. I think we have a pretty good show here. Hopefully we do, and hopefully it doesn't come back and bite me in the arse. All right, let's see how we run it. So, starting off in the pre-show, just to kind of get him a little bit more momentum as well. Honestly, again, with not much weighing heat, which kind of sucks because looking back on the title history, Dr. Death actually has been a former champion, and I believe so is the Great Muta, so they're not unfamiliar to the crowd. But whatever. We had Los Guerreros battle Dr. Death and Muta, and Steve Williams beats Chavo by Oklahoma Stampede. No improvements. So I have included the dirt sheet. Now we can look at the negatives. So negatives, we have... Oh, Muta's declining physical ability. Oh, so trying to go all out kind of, sucked up the match. That sucks. Other than that, not too bad. Alright. That was just a way to, kind of go on. So we have Hulk Hogan start off the night talking about the Big Buff Daddies, about how last week they attacked me from behind, brother, and trying to push me out of WCW, but it's just not going to happen, brother. I'm Hulk Hogan, blah, blah, I don't know, stuff like that. Pretty much just a way to start the show. Then the announcers say, well, later tonight we're going to see Shamrock and Hulk Hogan team up to battle the Big Buff Daddies in the main event. I don't know why I made him sound like some 1930s guys. Then we have, oh, wow. Good start off the night. Have a match that you get to C-. I'm very happy with that. To start off the night, El Hijo del Santo battling Jushin Thunder Liger, or just Jushin Liger. Again, not much weighing heat, unfortunate. Beats him by submission with La de El Cabello. Let me look at the dirt sheet here. Let's see what... So it's mostly really the locker room that's really messing us up, it seems like. Afterwards, Black Rain comes out and says he'd like to challenge El Hijo del Santo on behalf of, Vampiro, his client/partner, I guess. Vampiro wants a shot at that Cruiserweight title. Santo says, all right, let's go for it, only to get attacked from behind by Vampiro. So that pushes its on for the Cruiserweight title match. And no, let's do some pre-booking. I haven't shown this off, so let's do a pre-booking for our upcoming pay-per-view, which is this Sunday, Uncensored. And that'll be El Hijo del Santo defending his Cruiserweight Championship against Vampiro. Moving on, Billy Kidman's backstage, turns a corner. Him and Dean Malenko bump into each other. And Billy Kidman tells Dean Malenko he doesn't really appreciate last week how Malenko approached his girlfriend, asking her to join him at ringside, knowing that him and her are dating. And Malenko just practically tells him, I don't care. And if you have a problem with me, we can settle it in the ring tonight. Which Billy Kidman, of course, decides, even though they're going to be fighting each other at the pay-per-view over the TV title, still, says, fine, let's go. Nice to know that Wilson helped out, or Tori Wilson helped out Billy Kidman, and Perry Saturn helped out Malenko. So that's gonna do pre-booking. So I skipped it anyway. This leads to Randy Savage backstage talking about, ooh yeah, everyone's asking the Macho Man why he came down to the ring and attacked Booker T and Jeff Jarrett. I already told you once I don't like Booker T. I don't like him at all. I don't like his face. I don't like him anywhere around here. Oh yeah, Macho Man. Let me tell you something, Double J, Jeff Jarrett. I knew your father, Jerry. He was a scumbag as well. And I wanted to tell you something right now, Booker. And I want to tell you something, Jeff Jarrett. Don't you dare think you're leaving me out of this match. Oh, yeah. WC, I almost said WWE. WCW Uncensored. Booker T. Jeff Jarrett. Macho Man Randy Savage. Triple threat for the okay. Ugh. I can only do that for so long. I'm sorry. Either way, Randy Savage practically going on saying it's triple threat, all three of them this Sunday. And he did clearly enjoy having the freedom to go off script. So then we lead on to a tag team match. Conan and Rey Mysterio, the tag team champions and members of the Filthy Animals, battling two members of the New Four Horsemen, Perry Saturn and Shane Douglas. Good action in average heat. Saturn and Douglas defeating the tag team champions when Douglas pins Conan after the Great Muta sprays some mist in his face and he hits the franchiser. and it had average heat, which makes me happy. Not only that, but it had a good rating as well. Conan unfortunately was off his game, but this does push along the tag team match, which makes me happy because it's going to have a good rating going into the pay-per-view. Following that, after the not the pay-per-view, after the commercial, we see Dean Malenko's already in the ring, and Billy Kidman's making his way down to the ring, only to be attacked down beat down during his entrance by Shane Douglas and Perry Saturn, while Dean Malenko just sits there and laughs. So obviously it was just a setup. They weren't going to fight each other, but they weren't counting on this. Here comes Diamond Dallas Page. DDP. Yo, it's... Oh, wait. Self High Five. I almost did WWE's theme. And here comes Diamond Dallas Page chasing off the new Four Horsemen, getting them out of the ring, and then it leads him to him grabbing the mic. Hey, Dean Malenko, if you're so strong, if you're a man, if you say that you bring prestige to that championship, you'll face me right now instead of beating down on people like, young warriors like Billy Kidman, stuff like that. And Malenko not liking the fact that his manlyhood was brought in and his, all that other jazz that I talked about with the championship. Says, you want a match against me, DDP? All right, let's do it. Let's go, you and me. And that leads us to our next match. Diamond, oh my lord, why wasn't this the main event? Did I really do this again, nerds and geeks? There's no way. There is no way, nerds and geeks. No way. Shamrock Hogan and the Buff Daddies, or not even that. There's no way the Angle is going to beat this match. Golly, freaking A. Match between DDP and Dean Malenko does great, but I'm just so upset that I put it this low, because now oh god, it's not even the semi-main. That's what sucks. I knew I should have pushed it back. DDP defeating Dean Malenko by submission after a little bit of interference by Billy Kidman. And then we see a promo backstage where someone's approaching Benoit about, hey, what about your match against DDP this coming Sunday? And he just laughs it off like it's not even a threat. And then we have the U.S. champion Jeff Jarrett in action as he defeats Rick Steiner while... Didn't I do a ringside scouting? Oh, I did it after. Watch. I knew it. Well, either way, Booker T was there on commentary as well, but it was a ringside scouting. I meant to do that before, but I didn't really look at the rating for the match, so this actually might have did better, or might have done worse, or by a point. I don't know. I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to be good. I knew it was not going to be as good as the other one. Either way, Shamrock and Hogan and the Buff Daddies really kind of just got thrown out when the match descended in chaos after Bret Hart twice apparently, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash all became involved. So that worked out. I got a 64. Let's hope this doesn't drag it down. Got a 57. Not too bad. But we're going to lose popularity. Oh, no! Shouldn't have spoke, nerds and geeks. Look at that. Show increased our popularity in 18 regions. I mean, we might have lost popularity in 11 regions, but that's still good to me. I'm happy with that. If I would have had that main event, though, that would have been good. Real quick, what did worse? Oh, darn it. See if I would have done that. That was my bad. I should have looked it over. Either way, that was a pretty good show. I think so, at least. I mean, like I said, it's not like we increased our popularity everywhere, but good thing is to know that no longer is the fall being felt. So we are able to increase popularity. I might have known that already. But not only that, our story, it was a good show. I'm already positive they beat us. Yeah, they got an 83 and we got a 6. Oh my god. We're not even close. But I don't care. We're doing pretty good. Let's look at the emails. They're still unhappy with our ratings, but it was up from last week. Maybe only by a point, but still. So I'm going to simulate ahead to Uncensored, of course. That's going to be our next show. Looking at the storylines before we end it off, the TV title is going to go in with a 65 heat, and I'm pretty satisfied with that. Yeah, this could be better, but then again, it's only for the cruiserweight, so it's not too bad. Really satisfied that the tag team titles are getting a little bit more recognition. Buff Daddies, wish it would have been better, but what can you do? Still, world title, wish it would have been better, but can you do? Wish this was a B. So we're at solid C's, so we're not doing too bad, if you ask me. So I'm going to do some pre-booking as well, just because I've heard that it helps out the show. Other than that, nerds and geeks, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor, leave a like button. Also, leave a like for botching your ending. If I was more popular, I'd probably end up on Botchamania. Either way, if you also enjoyed what you saw, and you have any ideas or any characters, not characters, but wrestlers you want me to bring in, any ideas for storylines, anything of that nature, go ahead and leave a comment below. I do appreciate that, and I take every idea into consideration. And if you would like to see more of Total Extreme Wrestling, because it reigns over my channel now, nerds and geeks, go ahead and hit that subscriber button. My name's been OMGWTF, LOL, FTWBRB. I believe I already said that, so I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.